Okay, back to the Turkish lesson here. What I've done here is listed the vowel harmonizations. Okay, basic vowel harmony. Okay, so you have we're going to use this question word here, me, the m. Okay. All right, so you have I, e, u, o, u, u, u. Okay, so this me here, m, is basically a question. But what happens is what you're gonna have to do is it can change according to the letter, whatever the letter is at the end of the word, or before the letter before the last, letter. Then you have to determine if it's going to be a me, mu, or mu. For example, let's look down here. Are you Turkish? Turksünüz. Turksünüz mü? Turksünüz mü? Turksünüz mü? Okay. So now you see here, mu. It is mu because you look at this, the second to the last letter here will tell you whether or not this will be a mu, me, mu, or whatnot. So here, sinus, is mu. Okay. And yeah, so let me see, maybe I should tell you personal pronouns here. Alright, so these are personal pronouns. Ben, sen, o, biz, siz, onlar. So ben, of course, is I or me. Sen will be you, singular. O, he or she. He, she, it. Biz, us or we. Siz, you all, plural. Onlar will be them or they. So here, Turksünüz. It can be asked. This can be either a question towards a group of people, you all, or you can use it as a polite way of asking. Okay. So Turksünüz mü? Are you Turkish? And mü is mü here because ü. Okay, it would be ü here. Now another example. Kitaplar var mı? Kitaplar var mı? Var mı? Kitaplar, books. This is kitaplar. Lar will make it. Lar will make that the plural, and varma, exist or having. So again, when you ask a question, now it's m. Why? Because here you look at the second letter to the second letter before the last. It's an A now. And what's our rule up here? If it's an A or it was going to be m. So it's m here. So varma, varma. Okay. And since I've written a plural here, kitaplar. Now, let's see here. Let's go up here. These are for the plurals. Okay. E, u would take ler for the plural. Okay. If the second letter before the last end in any of these letters here, it's going to be ler. Now, we have I, o, u, lar. Same as before. If the letter before the last ends, if it's one of these letters, it's going to be lar. And an example here is in kitaplar. So kitab by itself is book, and then we want to make it plural. We just tag on. We're going to tag on either lar or ler, but you have to look and see what the letter is before the last. See, kitab, it's an A, so it's going to be lar. So that's how you make that. Okay. So kitab lar varma. You have an A here, so we know what to use m for the question. M. Okay. It probably could be confusing for a little bit, but just practice a little bit and you'll get used to it. You you have to learn these because these changes, they happen all the time. They will happen a lot in Turkish. Okay. Okay, another example. E see me, e see me, e see me. So now it's e here, me. Are you well? Are you good or okay? E see me. So look at the letter before the last. It's an E. I-E-E. So it's me. See, if you go back up here, it says if it's an E, if it's an E or an E, it's going to be me. Okay. So that's that with the vowel harmony. Okay. And like I said, it's probably confusing now, but just practice it, get used to it, and you'll understand it completely. Okay. So I think that's pretty much it as far as the vowel harmony. Okay, I explained that. The plurals. Oh, I didn't go over these. Okay, so here are some more plurals. So kitablar, books. Kitablar, books. Okay, books. Arablar, cars or vehicles. Günler, days. Days. Turkler, the Turkish Turks. Okay. So these are all the plurals here, as we talked about before. So kitablar. So it's going to take lar because of this A here. Because of this A, it's going to take lar. According to this rule here, it's an A, so it's lar. Arablar, the same. There's an A before the last letter, so it's going to take lar. Günler, günler. Now it's going to be ler. Why? It has an U here. If you go back up to the list, U, it takes ler. Okay. Turkler, Turkler. It's ler. Why? Because this is the vowel here. U. Now you have two consonants here. If you have two consonants, then you go back to the vowel. You always have to look at the last vowel in the word to determine whether or not to determine the change. Okay, determine the vowel harmonization for that letter. So you have two consonants here, but don't worry about that. You want to go back and say, okay, it's always the last vowel in the word. So ü, ler, there. Okay. So that's pretty much it for vowel harmony. This is Teach Yourself is really good. The Teach Yourself. I'll make a video with the resources I use. I know Teach Yourself. I learned all this stuff from Teach Yourself, so they explain it pretty well. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to make another part. The next part is going to be, I believe, in the dialogue there were potential forms. So I'm going to show you guys how the potentials work. Okay. I'll be right back.